And with me in the studio now is Mr. Tom Djokovic. He's the CEO of X&X Incorporated, stock symbols XSNX. Tom, good to see you again.
Great to be here, Don.
Now, Tom, I know the company's in the solar space. Give me a quick 25-cent tour of the business model.
Well, we build solar modules out of a technology called thin film solar, and start to service this growing demand that's going to be, it's publicly mandated, at the state and federal level here to start, securing our energy dependency in the future, installing renewable energy, and solar is going to be a big part of that.
Now, of course, you've got a manufacturing plant that you're in the process of building out up in Oregon. You recently announced that you resized that. Give us an update on the plant up there.
Well, yeah, Don, what we've done is we were building out that facility, had a little bit of a, the credit crunch. We've lost some of the access to the funds that we had, so we've had to kind of scale back to fit the current market. We currently have contracts for delivery of about 19 megawatts worth of solar product. In 2010, 2011, we had to move that out about 1 year. And what we've done is resize the facility to kind of fit the current market condition and those contracts. And at the same time, what that's done is it's attracted investment because it's reduced the CapEx requirements. So we're getting a lot of interested parties we're negotiating with. And then secondly, these new government grants that are available, what we've done is we've gone out, and I think we mentioned before, we started to put the right parties in place. But really key to that is to get the DOE support is we've gone out, we've got the support from a very large, well-known semiconductor manufacturer that's going to be essentially creating a partnership with us for the delivery of the technology of infrastructure. And secondly, we're going to be establishing, we've been reviewing the possibility of establishing what's called a cooperative research and development agreement with the National Renewable Energy Laboratories. Our CTO, Robert Wendt, used to actually work with a lot of the parties in there firsthand many years ago when we first started in the business, knows them quite well, and we've been negotiating that, and we're looking to establish that. With them helping to underwrite the value of the technology, then potentially we're thinking that will be a good way to allow for the DOE to then underwrite the Treasury Department to go ahead and permit or approve a grant that we'll apply for here in the future.
Now, I would have to think, Tom, that one of the competitive advantages that you're going to enjoy is that you're a U.S.-based manufacturer.
Well, absolutely, Don. Joe Grimes, our president and CEO, he has been taking over the moniker of also being our chief sales agent here for a while, for quite some time. Done a great job of developing a tremendous sales channel, over 1,300 megawatts of interest, 19 megawatts of signed contracts. He continuously speaks with these people. The feedback we're getting from the installers, they cannot get financing for import product.
Oh, okay.
And so we're being told if you can deliver a quality U.S.-based, U.S.-made product, something that's warrantable, that the lender can go ahead and touch and feel the party who's manufactured and who's warranting it on American soil, they can sell those kinds of products. It's one of the reasons why a lot of the American manufacturers are getting higher average selling prices than the imports. The imports, quite honestly, are right now converting inventory to cash, and they're doing it below cost, and they're creating this depression in the average selling price. That's going to stop. It can't go on forever as the demand starts to pick up here at the end of this year, first part of next year, to meet these public mandated renewable energy requirements. I think our timing may just be perfect.
So this economic distress that we've been going through these last several months may actually be a boon to American manufacturers like X&X.
Based on the market data that we're getting back, the feedback, I think so. Now, if banks just decide to start, lending against, infrastructure, all the different parts and pieces of anything that comes in the door, anything that's proposed for a project, well, then that might change. But the feedback we're getting now is these installers can't get financing, or the ones we're working with can't seem to get financing for import product.
Once again, X&X, stock symbol XSNX. Tom, great news. Thanks for the update.
Great to be here again. Thanks, Don.